Hello bibliophiles, this is Shraddha. Welcome back. How have you guys been doing, huh? So basically I got myself a new pair of glasses and I'm kind of conscious about it. So if you don't like them, please don't tell me because I've this is the first time I've changed the shape. All this time I was having these, I don't know what you call the shape. It's like the circular. Well, we've seen them, right? So I used to have those, but now I tried something new and I got a rectangular one. So I'm kind of conscious, and if you don't like them, please don't tell me. Anyway, that's not what we are here for today, are we? Nope. So you already know this, but I'll say it. I had the honor of talking to one of my favorite singers, Kendra Dantes, and it was so much fun. I listened to her song Ruthless a while back and I loved it. And then I ended up listening to more of her song Dirty Hands, Gone Mad, and everything. So, I just realized that I needed to talk to her and I did get the chance. So, yeah, I got the chance to talk to her, and it's one of the happiest moments of my life because, how do I put this? You like an singer, author, you are a huge fan, and then one day you're sitting in front of them talking to them. It's a huge thing. So it's definitely a very big deal for me, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. I would not want to keep you any longer. Please continue watching. Please welcome one of my all-time favorite singers, Kendra Dantes. First of all, thank you so much, Kendra. I'm so honored to have you. And as I said, this is literally a dream come true. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh my goodness, of course. I'm honored to be here. You're so kind.
And since before we get started, I need to tell you about my experience with your songs. So, Ruthless came out, I guess, almost a month ago. So, 2-3 weeks back, I think, or I don't know, I don't exactly remember the date. I was drawing, and when I draw, I usually play some music. So I'm drawing, and there's this song, My Machine Gun Kelly, playing in the background. But surprisingly, I'm humming to Ruthless. So I'm listening to another song, but I'm humming, I'm the ruthless type, I'm the sinner man. And then I realized, like, wait, what? And that's when I realized that I totally am obsessed with that song. It's beautiful. Like the beats, when I first heard it, the beats got stuck in my head. Then the lyrics. So it's totally amazing. Thank you so much for writing it.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible, and that means a lot. I'm kind of speechless. That's amazing.
I've got a bunch of questions for you. Would you please answer them?
Yeah, of course.
My first question: what got you into music?
Ooh. Well, I think I've just always been in love with music, like since I can remember. My mom likes to joke that I was singing before I could talk, and she would put me into music classes for little kids when I was younger. And in grade school, I started playing the violin and the piano, and my grandma used to be a voice teacher, and so she would give me singing lessons, and that was really fun for me. And as I got older, I just realized that music was more than just a hobby to me, and I was so passionate about it, and I still am. And so it's a dream to get to make music now, and share it because it's just so special to me. And yeah, it's just always been one of my favorite things.
Right. My next question, something I'm seriously dying to know. What was the writing process of Ruthless like?
Oh, I love this question. Okay, so this was the first song that I got to collaborate on with my partner Nino Tosco, and he and I had so much fun with this. I had written the majority of the song, and I came to him with it, and I was like, "Hey, I have this like concept of a song. Do you want to, work together on it?" And he was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And so he did the incredible production of Ruthless, and we bounced ideas back and forth. The song went through a lot of changes, and I'm just so thrilled to have gotten to do that with him. And of course, I'm so honored to be a part of the Bookish Songs Collective album, Sinners and Saints, the Grishaverse inspired album. And yeah, it was just really cool to get to do all of that and to be, you know, collaborating with so many amazing artists on that album. It was totally a dream come true. And getting to write the song about Kaz, my favorite Grishaverse character, was really, really fun because it's always like, you know, I feel like Kaz and I are like such opposites. Like I feel like we don't really have much in common. So I always have a lot of fun writing songs for him because it's like stepping into shoes that I'm not used to wearing, so to speak. And so I get to write about being cool and edgy, and I'm neither of those things. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Writing songs about Kaz is one of my favorite things to do. Um, and getting to collaborate with amazing people was fantastic. So, yeah.
Right. My next question. How would you describe the process of making music video for Dirty Hands, and what was the experience like?
Ooh, yeah, that was an awesome day. I was really fortunate to get to have that filmed on a property of my partner's family's house. I don't know how to describe it. And they live like right up, like, against like this river. And it was such a cool experience to have like this beautiful space to record at. And yeah, I got to dress up in like, dark clothes and kind of, pull out my inner Kaz or whatever. And that was really fun because, like I said earlier, it's like walking in like just different shoes. And I love dressing up and I love having lots of makeup on every once in a while. I don't do it very often, but I love doing that when I can. And it was just such a fun day. And then for part of the video, I was in the water and I actually was in a creek because I had wanted to film that part in like the river, but the currents were too strong and it just wasn't going to work with just the filming process we had. So I ended up getting in this creek and it was so cold. And I don't know, I stayed in there for maybe like 10-15 minutes and I was like freezing and I got like leaves in my hair and like all these things but it was so fun. And like afterwards I was like, that was the best day. And it was just so cool to get to do that and I'll never forget it.
The video is super cool. Like when I saw it, I was so in love with it. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
Right. My next question. Okay, again, something I really want to know. What are your favorite books?
Oh, I love this question. Okay, my favorite book of all time is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Huge shocker.
Your t-shirt says so. I just saw the T-shirt and it says Six of Crows.
Yes. Gotta rep my favorite book. Yeah. Yeah, Six of Crows is my favorite. I also love the Folk of the Air series. I read the Throne of Glass series in high school, and that was one of my all-time favorites now too, just because I remember it so fondly when I read it then. I love let's see, I love a lot of Jay Kristoff books. I don't know, I'm thinking of so many. Yeah, I guess those would probably be my favorites as of right now.
Who's your favorite character from the Folk of Air? Jude or Carden?
I think Carden.
Hey,
What's that?
no, I'm saying same. I like Carden too.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
so
Yeah, he kind of grew on me as the series progressed.
yes.
But
My
Jude,
next question. Sorry.
oh, I just said Jude's awesome too, though.
Yeah, she's definitely. What is an instrument which you would like to learn and why?
Ooh, I think probably something like I said, I took violin lessons when I was younger, but I kind of stopped playing like 5 years in. Because I loved playing instruments that I could sing with. But if I could learn any instrument now, it might just be the violin, just because when I hear it playing, like it's just so soothing and relaxing and just beautiful. And so that would probably be the instrument I would learn, but I also love like the cello, so maybe something in that category, different than what I know now.
Right. Okay. What is the saddest song you have ever heard?
Oh my gosh, great question. I actually really love listening to sad songs, and I love writing them too, but I'm kind of in like the dark cinematic phase of my music, you know. So I haven't been releasing a whole lot of sad songs, but I love them. In high school, I listened to a song called Older by Len and Stella, and my family was going through a lot in that period of my life, and so I listened to that all the time, and every time I listened to it, I would just cry because it was just so beautiful, and it just pulled on my heartstrings, and it made me feel understood, I guess. And so yeah, that would probably be the saddest song, but right now, the saddest song that I've been listening to is called Lover Don't Leave by Citizen Shade, and that's one of my new all-time favorite songs that a friend recommended to me.
Right. I actually haven't heard either, so I have to go listen to them.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, I recommend them. It's totally cool if they're not up your alley, though. Like, I wouldn't be offended.
I'll have to check him out. Okay. Who's your favorite band?
I don't know how to answer this question because oh my gosh, I like the question a lot, but I don't know because I work with a lot of different collaborators, and I feel like everyone that I work with brings something really special to the table. And I don't know. I love them all. I guess that's my answer. I mean, every time I collaborate with someone new and like we get to create something together, it's always this very unique process that I haven't encountered before. And so I don't know, I feel like they're all really wonderful, and I feel honored to collaborate with all of them. I know that's not quite answering it, but that's as close as I can get, I think.
Okay, now, like, which member do you know from the longest time? The first member you met.
Oh, that's a great question. Okay, so my piano teacher, Jamin Collar, he is just a master of piano, and he's incredible with just music in general. He's out of this world talented. And he and I, with some of his other students, have done what we call jam sessions, which are YouTube live streams. And we would just play songs on the fly and just experiment and have fun with it. And so I would say I've been doing that the longest, but I also had okay, quick story. So when I was younger, like I don't know, first, second grade up to like maybe sixth grade ish, I was in a band called
Wow.
and it wasn't like a super serious thing. We just performed at like school talent shows and things. But we called ourselves the Journey Juniors because we only performed Journey songs.
Oh my God.
And my bandmates, their names are Ben and Jack, and so that was my first ever experience being in a band. And I'm not in a band now, but I guess I would consider that my earliest bandmates. But my earliest collaborator with the music that I'm kind of doing now would probably be my piano teacher, Jamin.
Right. Okay. My next question. What's the most trouble you have ever gotten into?
I'm such a nerd, but I'm not really a rebel in like any way, except that I stay up really late. So I don't think I've ever really gotten into very serious trouble. I mean, I've when I was younger, had a little bit of sass, but that was about it. I don't know, I'm not a super rebellious person, like I said, but I'm kind of by the book when it comes to like rules and things. And my mom and I have a really great relationship, and so I'm not really a troublemaker, but probably just staying up too late reading. I don't know. Like I said, I never, I don't know. I'm sure there have been lots of times, and I have gotten in trouble, but it was mainly for just, being a kid and just, back talking or something.
Right.
I don't know.
All right. Tell us something about one of the best experiences of your life.
Ooh. So, music related, I have been very lucky to have some really incredible experiences. I got to go to a sync conference, it's called, and sync is like short for sync licensing. And sync licensing is the process of getting your songs onto TV shows and in movies and in advertisements and things like that. And so this conference was a gathering of musicians and producers and artists who all have this goal of getting their songs on TV. And so I got to attend with my partner Nino in Chicago, and it was run by, I know this is like a lot of jargon, it was run by this awesome, they're called an agency, and they're just amazing, and they help you get your songs on TV. And they're called What Up Pitches, with a P. And they are just fantastic, and they did an incredible job with the event. And so my partner Nino and I got to go there, and we got to pitch our music. We got to present it to the people who can help us get songs onto TV. And it was just amazing. I got to perform on Matt. It was really exciting. We met so many amazing people. And yeah, we met a lot of collaborators, and now I'm doing a lot of like co-writes on Zoom with these amazing people that we got to meet. And it was just really, really awesome. And I'm so grateful to have gotten to do that. So that's, yeah, one of the best experiences ever.
Right. And if you could give one message to your fans, what would it be?
I think just thank you. Just thank you so much for listening, for being here with me, for the support. It's just amazing. And I'm always in awe because I've gotten comments before, like on my YouTube or social media, and they're like, this song it means a lot to me, or it's changed my life, and I'm always just looking at it like I'm speechless because it means the world. And when my music brings somebody happiness or just, contentment, it just means everything to me. So when I see comments like that, I'm like, it just means everything. And I feel like it's like, I don't know, I'm speechless now, but it means everything, because I feel like I just wrote these songs because I wanted to, because I felt like I had to get this out. And so when people are like, I really like your stuff, I'm like, that's amazing. That's so cool. And I'm really honored that people listen to my music. And I just think it's really, really this huge blessing that I get to have the privilege and opportunity to share when I'm creating. So yeah, I would just say thank you. And yeah, I think that's that's about it. Yeah, just thank you, and you're amazing.
Thank you so much, Kendra, for being here and also for writing seriously so many songs that I like. Again, Ruthless was actually the first song that I listened that was written by you and sung by you. So obviously that's the most special one for me. So all of my experiences are actually centered to that one.
again, as I was saying, I think Cass is a very powerful character, and like your voice was so powerful in the song. I actually got chills. It's so beautiful. Like I really love that one, and I cannot. And now I seriously cannot think of any words to tell you how much in awe I'm of that song, of your voice. It's just beyond amazing. Thank you so much for writing that and for being here.
Thank you. This has been amazing. I'm so honored that you reached out and that we got to do this interview. It's been so fun. And yeah, thank you so much.
It's been an honor. Like I've been excited for the longest time to finally tell you my ruthless story. Like I had this bottled up from a long time. So I'm like, I need to tell her that. I need to tell her that.
Oh my
Thank you
gosh.
so much for being here.
Oh my gosh. Of course.
Thank you everyone for watching this video up till the very end. Do not forget to listen to Ruthless. It's a beautiful song. In fact, the whole album, I don't know what to say. It's a work of art, okay? You need to check it out. Also, I'd like to thank Kendra for this opportunity. I cannot think of enough words to tell you how happy, how honored, how delighted, how grateful I am to you, because as I said, this was definitely a dream come true. And again, I don't have words. I'm speechless. Thank you so much, Kendra. And I'd like to thank you guys again for being the best audience ever, for being so supportive, for all your love. Thank you very, very much. In case you're new to my channel, hit subscribe, and also do not forget to turn on the notifications. When you hit subscribe, obviously, there's this bell icon. I don't know, whenever I'm saying the subscribe part, I get so awkward, and it started to get annoying, okay? I mean, it's really getting annoying now. Sorry, coming back. Also, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, share this video as well. So this was it. I'll see you peeper. Wow, I just called you guys peeper. Sorry. I'll see you people really soon. In the meantime, please keep reading and do not forget to listen to Sinner and Saints.